Alright guys, it's me, Clayton Kano here for a new movie update. This is going to be a VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, and Blu-ray update for April 24th, 2022. For this update, I got a total of 12 VHS tapes, 1 Laserdisc, 15 DVDs, and 3 Blu-rays for this update. So yep, I got some more movies recently during the past weeks, 2 weeks, by the way. So anyways, let's get this started. First, we're going to start with the VHS tapes, in which all these VHS tapes I got for this update are all eBay purchases, and all these were bid auction, which I won. And first, we're going to start with the 8 clamshells that I got. The first three clamshells for this update are Neon Mickey, Walt Disney Home Video Neon Mickey tapes. All 3 of these were bid auctions I got from the seller that I got a lot of Neon Mickey tapes earlier this year. And here are the 3. Let's get this started. This one actually happens to be a sequel to The Misadventures of Merlin Jones, right? Which I also have the Neon Mickey VHS release of that movie, so why not get this one? And this one happens to be a Canadian copy because that's the duplication and whole part of this video cassette is prohibited. It's got the tan lids of Fuji tape. No printing on this tape, but this tape does have a preview for The Journey Nagagan and The Sword in the Stone, just like the VHS of The Misadventures of Merlin Jones. I have the window up because we need some air in this house. I believe this one was episodes of Prince of the Pauper from Disney that was stitched together into a 2-hour movie. Former from Unknown Video Store. The print date is December 19th, 1984. Last Neon Mickey tape for this update. And this happens to be another Canadian copy as well, just like The Monkey's Uncle. Former from Bob Polonsky's Movie Palace. Not sure if this one will have the Walt Disney and You promo at the end, but we'll see about that. The other 5 clamshell tapes for this update are Warner Home Video Big W VHS clamshells from the early 80s, which the first 4 came in a lot, which were in a 6 VHS. We're in a VHS lot of 6 out of 4 VHS tapes, but there's only 4 that they're in this lot that they had that I didn't want. I'm keeping, and the other one I got, it's a separate order, which is also a bid auction, but here are the first 4 tapes that were in that bid auction of Warner Brothers clamshell tapes, and I got these for like $15 or $20. Part of the adult action genre. It's rated M. This M rating was from 1968 to 1970. And it says 1980, but I believe this tape's from 1983. And here's something surprising about this tape. It comes in the Warner Brothers Big W clamshell case from the 80s. And it's got the Warner Home Video logo engraved. But take a look at the tape itself. It happens to be a late 90s reprint inside the Warner Home Video Big Box VHS release, because it's got the 1997 Warner Home Video logo on the label. As a print date of April 24th, 1997, this tape I checked still has the Warner Brothers Cheetah Shield Home Video logo at the beginning. So yeah, a a 1997 VHS, a Warner Brothers 1997 VHS tape inside a Big W Warner clamshell tape. Really rare, huh? And that's happened. And there's actually another Warner Brothers. There's actually another tape that I got in this lot that happens to have a 90s tape inside of this clamshell case, which I'll show in a couple minutes. So yeah, very surprising. This one's part of the adult drama category. This one's the sequel to Summer of 42, which I did get that VHS from eBay as well, which I'll show in a couple minutes. Recorded on a Fuji tape. Former of some unknown video store. Part of the adult action genre. This is the 1972 version of The Getaway. There's also a 1994 movie which has Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger, and James Woods. But this is the 1972 version with Steve McQueen and Ally McGraw. It's got that sticker. And just like Bullet, this happens to be the other Warner Brothers Big W VHS tape that has a late 90s VHS tape inside. It's got the 97 Warner Brothers logo, and it's printed on March 12th, 1997. And this tape uses the Cheetah Shield Warner Home Video logo at the beginning. So yep. So I guess this and Bullet originally had the. I guess the original owner must have lost the tape for the original 80s VHS release and put a 90s VHS tape inside this and Bullet, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah. Here's the last one that came in that VHS lot, and this one I used to have, but which was the 1986 VHS release, but got rivet. So I got rivet out of stupidity, but now I got another copy, which is the 1985 VHS release in the clamshell case. It's adult drama, originally purchased from Goodwill. This one has a tan lid, which is always cool. Has a print date underneath the end label. Another former of some unknown video store. And like I said, this lot I got from eBay with Warner Brothers clamshell tapes from the 80s. Originally had 6, but I chose 4 because all these 4 tapes I didn't have in my collection. Because the other 2 VHS tapes that came in the lot were Caddyshack and Monty Python's The Life of Brian, which both of these movies I already have on DVD, so I don't need the VHS tapes of these. And this one actually comes in a 90s style clamshell case, and just like Bullet and the Getaway, it has a 90s VHS tape inside with June 25th, 1997. This one has the Cheetah Shield logo at the beginning. And Life of Brian, on the other hand, is the original VHS release because it has the original Big W logo tape inside. So both of these I'm going to give these away at some point. So I already have those on DVD. So yep. And here's the last clamshell I got, which this is the Warner Brothers Big W clamshell tape that I got for this update that was from eBay. That was a separate order, and this one was a bid auction, which I won. This is, of course, the Summer of 42 movie from 1971. Since that lot had Class of 44, why I get Summer of 42, part of the adult drama category. Sorry I'm talking way too much in this video. And this movie was originally rated R, but later over the decade, this got re-rated for PG, which is pretty odd. This uses the Cheetah Shield labels. This is a reprint, but I did check this tape. This tape still uses the original tape master, and believe it or not, since this tape is from 1984, this tape uses the white background FBI screens at the beginning, which I thought they discontinued that warning around 1983 or 84, but they used it on this tape, which is surprising. So yeah. And now let's go on to the slipcover cases, which all these were bid auctions, and this first one is one of two Media Home Entertainment tapes from the early 80s, which both of these I got from the same seller. Well, one of them. '83 Media Home Entertainment VHS release. Now, this tape I have to be really, really careful with, because when I got this in the mail, the lid was broken off, so I have to be really careful with this tape. But this tape still works fine. The label say 1984. Formula from Video King. This tape still works fine. I was thinking about trying to replace the shelf for this, but however, I think that screw you see looks pretty hard to get out, so I'm just going to have to be careful with this tape. But still cool tape to have nonetheless. And I got this for really cheap as well. And this next one is another bid auction, because I got this from the same seller. I got some of those Neon Mickey tapes, and this one doesn't come in the original case, but the tape itself is the original VHS release of Midnight Madness, which is a 1980 Disney movie from Buena Vista Home Video. The label is a bit ripped off. There's no printing. It's a formula from some unknown video store. Now, this is a Disney film, but however, this one's one of the more inappropriate Disney films, so they had it released on video from Buena Vista Home Video. But later over the years, Disney re-owns this movie. I don't know when this tape originally came out, so I think probably the early, 1982 or something like that. I know this movie's from 1980, but still a nice tape to have for the collection. I also want to check this movie out because I heard it's pretty funny. And the next tape I got is a demo tape for the subway, a Miramax Home Video demo tape. This one had shrink wrap on the box, but it was open from the bottom. I do know Brandon's Movie Corner and Andrew Toon have the official VHS release of this movie, while I found the demo tape for this on eBay. March 24th, 1999. Last VHS for this update is the other Media Home Entertainment tape I have for this update. And this one I also got from the same seller as A Force of One. And it happens to be another Chuck Norris movie. This is a formula from Rosa's In Video. The label says 1983, even though the label says 1986, even though this tape's from 1983. Has the Hendren name on there, because Hendren owned Media Home Entertainment at the time. Next up is the one and only Laserdisc for the subject, which I also got this from eBay. And this is a Walt Disney Neon Mickey Laserdisc of Tex, 1982 Disney movie. This is my first Neon Mickey Laserdisc I have. I used to have Tron, but got rid of it. Now I got my first one, which is Tex. This does have the Neon Mickey logo at the beginning. There's our cat Bella. And next up are all the DVDs, which I got 15 of them. The first one I got from Amazon.com in the middle of this month. Got this in time for Easter, and I did watch this again. It's a classic Peanuts special. I wanted to get this on DVD, so finally got it. This copy was used, by the way. And the next 8 DVDs are 8 DVDs I got from got at a Goodwill store at Marysville yesterday, which I found 8 DVDs that they had that I decided to pick up. They did not have any VHS tapes, but I did found some DVDs that they had that I wanted. Screen Gems films. This is a TriStar Pictures movie. This movie's directed by Dustin Hoffman, which is pretty cool. And this movie was released by the Weinstein Company and is released on DVD by Anchor Bay. Has an ad for Voodoo, but this one already expired on June 30th, 2015. An ad for some beauty thing, whatever. This movie is released by Polygram Film and Entertainment, released on DVD by MGM, and it has these facts right there. I believe this one was originally a MGM Argonne cinema DVD release, and this is also a pretty rare MGM DVD, so I decided to pick this up. Comes with a nice shiny cover or reflective cover, which is pretty cool. Had this on VHS, but decided to get this on DVD. I also heard that Criterion Collection is going to be re-releasing the original Shaft on Blu-ray this June, which I actually pre-ordered that Blu-ray on Amazon yesterday, so yep. This is the 2000 version of Shaft. Has an ad for Paramount Pictures DVDs. Sorry, it's a bit windy here. It's just need some air in this house. Last DVD I got from the Goodwill at Marysville. I'll fix that later. Last 6 DVDs are 6 DVDs I got from the Big Lots store at Marysville. The same day I went to the Marysville Goodwill. So yep, took a trip to Marysville, Ohio yesterday, and I went to the Goodwill store and Big Lots store at Marysville. So yep, here are 6 DVDs I got from Big Lots at Marysville. This first one's a 4-movie collection. I already had Albuquerque on DVD, but I didn't have the other one, so why I picked this up. And this was only $5, which is a decent deal. Albuquerque and Whisper and Smith were both movies from Paramount, but were owned by Universal. And The Duel at Silver Creek and War Era are both Universal films. Disc 1 has Albuquerque and Whisper and Smith. Disc 2 has The Duel at Silver Creek and War Arrow. Since I have Albuquerque in this pack, I might get rid of my other copy of Albuquerque on DVD, which I got at Menards earlier in February. This is the third installment in the Da Vinci Code trilogy, which are the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. I have those on DVD, and I finally got Inferno, finally. This is a Columbia Pictures movie co-made by Imagine Entertainment. And this was a previously viewed copy, so it has the sticker and it's kind of scratched, but at least the disc will still work fine. This next one's a Fox Studio Classics DVD. This is number 33 in the Fox Studio Classics category. This is a flipper disc. Side A has the theatrical version. Side B has the roadshow version in Old Chicago. This movie is from Warner Brothers, but this DVD releases from Paramount and Batjack, which was a production company owned by John Wayne. Columbia Pictures movie is also made by Sony Pictures Animation as well. Last DVD for this update. And just like Plunder in the Sun, this is another movie that was made by Warner Brothers and Batjack Productions from John Wayne, but this DVD is from Paramount. I believe this was the first time this movie was ever released on home media. And lastly, here are the 3 Blu-rays that I got from the Big Lots store in Marysville, Ohio. And all these Blu-rays are from Paramount. All of these Blu-rays in this update are Paramount Blu-rays. This one I got on sale for $1.25 for a clearance, which is pretty cool. The digital copy already expired on 2019. This one comes in a slipcover case. This is a Paramount movie co-produced by Regency Enterprises. This is one of 2 Paramount films that that were co-made. This is one of 2 Regency movies that were co-made by Paramount. The other one is The Big Short from 2015. It actually has a free $10 movie ticket card, but this one expired on November 30th, 2014. And the digital copy already expired on July 29th, 2016. I'll fix that later. And here's the last Blu-ray for this update. This movie I already had on DVD, but this one was on sale for only 75 cents, so couldn't pass this up. So why not replace this movie on DVD with Blu-ray for only $1, which is a good deal. And that's it for my big VHS, DVD, and Laserdisc update for April 22nd, 2022. Hope you guys like this video and see you guys later.